Hi everybody, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I'm Tanya with yanxa.creations, and tonight we are going to be doing t-shirts and caps with Easy Puff Vinyl, with SISER Easy Puff Vinyl. My box came in today from 143 Vinyl. I purchased these recently and I'm really excited to try it out. So I have used Wallacut Puff before, and this is a shirt that I did with it. Hopefully you can see. So I did not really like the way it puffed. I had all these ridges around the edges. There is another brand that I got from Amazon at a really good price that for me, I found that it puffed really well, and I never had all these ridges and raised areas in my puff. I may have been doing something wrong, but I have pressed several times with Wallacut Puff. But SISER has a new Easy Puff Vinyl, and I really wanted to try that out. And so tonight, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So tomorrow, we're all going on a hiking trip. So I'm up tonight because I'm doing t-shirts and caps. So I'm gonna be doing these caps for my boys, and we're gonna be using the puff vinyl, the SISER Easy Puff Vinyl. And I'm gonna be doing this t-shirt for me with a hiking design, and we're gonna be doing that in the puff vinyl as well. So these are the vinyls that I got. So far, there's one thing that I don't actually like about it, is that I wanted a yellow vinyl, and when I looked at it online, it looked orange, but it did say yellow. So now that it is here, for me, this is still pretty much an orange. That's pretty much an orange. So they say this is their yellow. I'm not really liking this as the yellow, but I'm gonna work with it. The other colors seem to be true to form, so I'm good. So I'm gonna be starting out with the caps, and I have these dark blue caps that I'm gonna be doing for my sons. So one of them will want their initials in white, and the other ones their initials in yellow. Already set up their initials in Cricut Design Space, and it's all ready to go to the machine. So we're gonna go ahead and put our vinyl onto one mat. We're doing two different colors. We're gonna put it onto one mat and go ahead and cut it. So to cut this puff vinyl, I have set everything to everyday iron on, and I'm just using the default pressure, and I'm using my Cricut Explorer Air 2. So we're getting ready to cut the initials out of our puff vinyl. But before I do that, I just want to show you the puff vinyl again. So the puff vinyl, it has a matte side and it has a shiny side. So when we're doing HTV, we always lay shiny side down, but for the puff vinyl, we're going to lay it shiny side up. All right, so I have cut out the pieces that I'm going to be needing, and as you can see, it's matte on this side and it's shiny on this side. For your puff vinyl, you are going to lay it shiny side up. All right, so let's go ahead, and we're putting down our orange vinyl first. All right, so we have it laying we have it laying matte side down, and if you're not sure which side you need to cut on, just go ahead and use your weeding tool and pull up a corner so you see which side is going to be your peel side. All right, so the shiny side is actually your vinyl. So I'm finding that it is not sticking very well to my mat. My mat is pretty sticky, but it is well used. So I'm going to go ahead and put some tape on the corners just to make sure it does not move while it is cutting. All right, so I have this set to cut on the everyday iron on setting, and we're just cutting out the initials. Unload our mats. All right, so let me go ahead and just weed right here. All right, we have it all weeded. So that was easy. So now I'm just gonna go over to the hat press and get this set up. I'm over here at the hat press. I've already gotten a cap set up, and to do the SISER Easy Puff, you need to have your temperature set at 280 for 15 seconds, for 10 to 15 seconds. So I already switched this on and it's preheating, but I do need to adjust the temperature, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring that down to 280. And my time is already at 12 seconds, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to use some heat tape to make sure that it is nice. And so our press is ready, and we're going to go ahead and get this pressed, and we hope it goes really well. This is SISER Easy Puff, so we're not expecting anything crazy to happen here. This is Easy Puff. All right, so let's go. All right, and it is a hot peel. All right, so my first attempt did not go very well. I have a whole bunch of, let me see if I can focus that. I have a whole bunch of ridges in here, as you can see, and it did not puff. It didn't puff. So I don't know. It's on there now, but it did not puff. Hey everybody, it is the next day. As you can see, my cap did not work out too well in the night, and it was almost midnight, so I decided to stop and to start again today. So we're gonna go ahead and do our t-shirt. I think I'm gonna try the cap again. I have switched over to a different cap that actually sits much better onto the cap press, and so I'm gonna go ahead and try that to see if my vinyl will puff on the cap. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and do the t-shirts. So I'm going to use black vinyl on the t-shirt, the black puff vinyl. So as I said, remember, you have a shiny side and you have a matte side. When we were doing the caps, we saw that the matte side did not stick very well to the matte, and I had to tape it down. So to do the t-shirt, I'm going to switch over to using the strong grip matte. So let me bring you back down to the table. Remember, for your puff vinyl, it is matte side down, and that's why we're using the strong grip. All right, so let's go ahead and cut out our design, and we hope that it puffs up nicely this time. This is the design that I'm going to be using for the t-shirt. While it's cutting, I'm going to go ahead and switch on my press. We're going to set it at 280 Fahrenheit, and we're going to press for 10 to 15 seconds. All right, we're all done, so let's unload the mat. Go ahead and weed. Weeding, but other than that, it weeded really great. And everything else is in place. Okay, we need to take out this piece. All right. And that's it. All right, so my press is ready. It's at 220 for 15 seconds. I have gone ahead and pre-pressed my shirt, and I set my pressure to medium high, and we are going to press. So usually for HTV, we will press, and then once we peel up, we will press for an additional 5 seconds to make sure it's down. We can't do that for this. It just needs to be one press. So let me go ahead and lay this down right in the center here. And we're going to go ahead and press for our 15 seconds. Maybe I should do that at 12 seconds. So set it for 13 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and fingers crossed that everything is all good. Wow. All right. Let me give you a close-up of this. This is great. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? Can you see the puff on that? This is great. So this vinyl really puffed up nicely. One press. And what I really like about it is that I did not lose any of the details. I didn't lose any of the details in our letters. Look at the E. All right, so I am really, really loving this. So it puffed up really, really great. So I've just gotten a small piece of the SISER Easy Puff Vinyl in orange, and I'm just going to be pressing the letters JA for Jamaica, and I'm going to be pressing it onto this cap. So this cap is different from the one that I used before, and it actually sits a little bit better. It sits a lot better on the press. So I'm hoping that we will get it to puff very well this time. So let's go ahead. Remember, we are putting it the matte side down. Yes, we're putting it the matte side down. And we are using our purple strong grip matte. So I did cut away a little bit of the J right there, but it's okay. All right, so let's head on over to the press. So let me go ahead and just pre-press. So as I said, I do actually have something on this cap. This cap actually sits a lot better here. I don't have the bulging area that I did on the previous hat. So we're almost up, we're at 260. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-press the cap. It's good. Okay, so I have my JA all taped down and we are ready to go. I'm just using the Teflon sheet because I have a design here on the, let me get a little bit closer. Okay, so I do have a design right here, so I'm just going to use my Teflon. On this side, I did have something here just like with the shirt. This is a spoiled cap and I'm just reusing it for testing. All right, so my JA is down and we're gonna just cover it all up. And we are going to press for 12 seconds, again at 280, and then we're going to do a hot peel and hope that it actually does puff up. And there we go. It puffed. The puff wasn't as great as on the t-shirt, but it puffed. All right, so I have tried out the SISER Easy Puff, and do I like it? I do. It really turned out very, very nicely on the shirt. Can you see that? Look at the puff. It turned out really, really great. So and apart from having to use a strong grip matte, I think it turned out really great. I have tried it on the caps. So far, it has not turned out the way I've wanted it to, but then I will try. Maybe there are some other things that I need to do to make it work. I had really high hopes for it on the caps. So here is the cap that I did. I would say it puffed just a little bit. I'm I'm gonna do a little bit more and try to see what my strategy will be for getting the vinyl to puff on the caps, because I really want to do puff vinyl on caps. Now, there's another brand that I did use on Amazon, that I got from Amazon, I should say, and it puffed very similar to this one. So I will put the link for the Amazon brand one, and I'll also put a link to 143 Vinyl where I purchased this. So you can go ahead and compare the prices and decide whether you want to try the Amazon brand one that I have used numerous times and it puffs really nice like this. You can, based on price, decide which one you want. I'm not trying to sell you SISER Easy Puff, but I can tell you that it did cut well, it did weed nicely, and it did puff without any problems. So it's up to you. You can try the Amazon brand or you can try this one. It's all up to you. What's your budget? That's it from me. I hope this was good for you. I'm hoping that I will figure out exactly what to do with this. And once I get everything all done and puffed up, I'll come back with an update and let you know how it went. So thanks for joining me. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see me try some new things. I really enjoy making these videos. It's a great hobby for me and I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.